Okay, Sig Sauer Guy here. This is going to be another review video on a trigger upgrade option for the P320. This one is going to be about the Sig Armorer's competition level action job. That's the one I have installed in this currently. He does have a carry level action job as well. So this is kind of different than all the other ones. This isn't a kit that you can basically buy and drop in yourself or have a gunsmith put it in for you. This is something you have to send your complete pistol out to him. He does his work on it and then sends it back to you. So basically, if this is the option you want to go with, you would log on to his website, and he's got this function called the project builder, and basically you choose which action job you want, carry or competition, and you can add services to it. He can do laser engraving. He can engrave his logo on your optic plate here or on the slide or whatever. He can do barrel fitting. So if you got a bull barrel and stuff and you want to put it in there, he can fit that for you. They can do milling for kind of like the adjustable sight plate here or your optics. They can install sights and all kinds of stuff like that. So you can provide your own parts. He can provide the parts. Whatever works for you works for him. So once you're done, selecting all that stuff, it totals up your cost and then bills you. It even does like a shipping label and everything you include in there. And then you can send your pistol out to him. So I've talked to him several times on the phone. Robert Burke's the owner. Excellent customer service. Always gets right back to you immediately and addresses your concerns. So we've all had frustration before with other companies that really just don't either answer the phone or don't even answer their emails. So it's not like that with the Sig Armorer. So his work does not void your Sig factory warranty. And then the work that he does is lifetime warranted as well. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take this apart. I already have it installed in here, and then we'll go over the specifics, stuff I can share with you about what makes this different than all the other ones. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make sure the magazine's removed. Lock our slide to the rear. Now we're going to rotate our takedown lever, remove our slide. Then we're going to remove our takedown lever, set that to the side, and remove the FCU from the module. So if you're interested in this tool, this is his new Armorer's block that he just came out with. As you can see, I just did 3 things with it, taking this apart. It does many more things. I did a review video on it the other day, so watch that if you're interested. You can add this in the project builder along with the pricing for your gun, or you can go to the tools tab, I believe, and just order it individually if you're not interested in the trigger job. So alright, so factory FCU, when I sent it to him, brand new FCU, everything was stock. Okay, so I'm going to remove the trigger bar and trigger shoe, and I can show you a couple of the things that he does to modify. There are a lot of other things that he does that I can't disclose, trade secrets. So these two I can show you. This is the trigger bar, and on our trigger bar you can see a TIG weld right here. Okay, so basically TIG welds it and then he grinds it down to a specific height. He does that, and then here's a factory one that you can compare it to with no TIG weld. Okay, and then on your trigger shoe, same thing. TIG weld right here. Okay, and then he grinds it down to a specific height. And what that's doing is it's getting rid of a lot of the over travel and the take up. Okay, there are other things that are done that I can't disclose, like I said, so don't think that this is just the 2 little things he does and charges you what he charges and sends it back. So that's basically all I can share with you. So let me put this all back together, and then we will go over the numbers and how big of a difference it is from Sig factory trigger to competition level action job. Okay, so let's get into the numbers. This is what's really amazing about the trigger job. So basically I used my jig. Pretty much everybody's familiar with or seen that one. So I put all the factory parts in it, did all my measurements, and then put all the modified parts back into it and did the measurements as well. So This was done with the Sig version 2 flat trigger, and then obviously the competition level action job. So the original Sig trigger, total trigger travel was 0.440, okay? Basically from full rest to all the way back, okay, 0.440. This one here with this competition level action job is 0.180, so that's less than half of the total trigger travel has been eliminated, okay? Take up on the Sig was on the factory stuff was 0.195. Take up on his is 0.080. So that's from full rest till we can feel the wall. You can see it barely even moves. Just to compare it, here is a competitor's trigger kit. That's the take up in that trigger, okay? So again, keep in mind these are all factory parts in here. So that's take up, and then creep for the factory Sig triggers is 0.105. His creep is 0.080. There's not much you're going to change with that other than how crisp it feels. So basically, take up to the wall, and then you barely even see it or feel it move, and it fires. Okay. Over travel is huge difference. 0.140 on the factory trigger. Over travel on this is 0.020. That's 1/7 the amount of over travel. That's amazing. Reset also on the factory parts, 0.250. And then on the competition level action job, it's 0.100. That's the sweet, that's the money right there. Look at this. Barely even have to move the trigger to fire it. Pull weight with the wheeler, 5 pound or 5 pull average. Factory parts, 4 pounds, 15 ounces. Sig Armorer competition level action job, 4 pounds, 10.3 ounces. So not a huge difference in trigger pull weight. It is all trigger travel related. I would not trade trigger travel being shortened for an extra pound of pull weight, an extra pound less of pull weight. A pound, you probably can't even feel the difference. So you can obviously feel the difference with the amount that the trigger moves. So now that we've gone through all that, price, it's not the cheapest option, but it is the best option. So carry level action job, you're looking at $195. Competition level action job, you're looking at $295. So when you look at all the other trigger jobs out there, it's not a whole lot more than what they're selling theirs for. Definitely worth every single penny. This FCU goes into every single 320 that I'm going to go out and shoot at the range. Okay, it is my favorite. I wish I could send them 5 FCUs and have them do all 5 of them. If I could afford that, I would. So there you have it. Sig Armorer competition level action job. Excellent company, awesome product. Highly recommend it. So thank you very much for watching this review video. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you very much. Good day.